Welcome back, guys, to another video here on Zenith Body channel. Now, another product review coming in today, which I think personally is a great addition to either your home gym or if you take it into the gym with you. I think these two pieces that I'm going to show, they're both from the same company. One is an earlier model, one's the updated one, and I think both have a lot of benefits to consider in terms of helping you with changing up your training. So you are probably thinking what the products are, and they are, drum roll, they are Kensui Fitness, the Swizzies handles. Okay, so backstory. I have got these in the neutral because these are part of the supinated and pronated with the already angled handle. I got these originally probably about a year ago. I enjoyed them, thought they were good. And then I saw they brought out the new versions, as you can see, with the much bigger palm grip. And I teetered with the idea, thinking, do I need to get them? Do I need to get them? And I thought, yes, because the people will want to see me do a review on them. And that's why I bought them. So I justified my own spending to make a video here on the platform. Now, let's dive into the original one first. Now, I've got these in, as I mentioned, the angled grip and the neutral. So these came by and I thought that's quite an interesting concept. Now, I know other people do like gym handles and whatnot, but I like that these are actually a bit more on the meatier side. I knew that they'd be a good build quality, like it's damn robust, good knurling on the grip, and these could also be useful instead of, because I'm mainly calisthenics, I like doing my calisthenics training, so putting these onto pull-up bars or flat bars and being able to get a supinated grip or an angled pronated grip, really useful. Only thing to be mindful of is you are limited on the bar diameter on this. So these fit perfectly over barbells and pull-up bars that are at that like 25 inch width, you know, sorry, probably 2-inch width with the barbell, and 25 mil, whatever it works out at. Any bigger axle bars, they won't go on. That's just to give you guys a head up, because I had that flawed. What happened with me at my gym, some of the bars are thicker. These wouldn't fit on, so I had to put a barbell between two of the cross members to then be able to hook them on if I wanted to do a pronated chin up. And also the updated models of these now do come with an eyelet. These were one of the original ones that don't, so you can't really use them on a cable machine unless you hook your loop into a strap through the carabiner on a cable machine, and then you can use for whatever. Great product though. Comfort wise, for modifying your grip, because some people do struggle, and sometimes I've had a bit of elbow tendinopathy doing a chin up on the bar and getting to the peak range. And because the wrist is supinated as much as you can get it, sometimes it has flared up my elbow. Nothing too major, but it has in the past. So being able to get it at this angle instead just feels so much better for me personally. And the wonderful thing is you can slide them on the bar and get your width comfortable where you find it. So would I rate getting the V1s? I would actually, because even when you set up on like a bench or a dumbbell and you want to get that extra grip or leverage on your barbell for rowing, for doing like pronated, supinated rowing, whether you want to do it on your cable machines, yeah, they have been a really nice addition. I can't say they haven't. In terms of the use case for that, instead of if you don't have access to, for example, the multi-handled Swiss bar, which has got different handles in different positions and different angles, if you want to just get something which is going to be really space saving and the ability to, you know, put it into your bag and just take it out and use it as when you need, those are a great option. Now, price point for them, when I got them, they were, this is going to be British pounds, I think like 28, maybe 30 pounds when they first came out. I think they've dropped now considerably to about under 20 pounds. So for an option to consider of getting them, yes, I'd say they're worth getting. But let's bring it on to the updated ones, the Swizzy V2s. Now, very fancy. As you can see, design is totally different. These are the neutral ones. They have just released some angled versions like the previous handle. with a pronated and a supinated version. But this was me. Give me 1 second. Because what I bought, I should have got these out earlier, but we're rolling with it. So they've got angle modifiers. So I bought the angle modifiers as well, which you drop into the top, like so, push it in, and that way the modifier then changes it, I think, up to 30 degrees so that it will sit onto the bar at the supinated or pronated angle, whichever one you want. So I bought the angle modifiers instead of thinking I'll buy the neutral and I'll buy the supinated. I bought these because these were, I think, about just under £20. You get 2 pairs. Wise consideration. Just me buying it, thinking, yep, good idea. So you've got angle modifiers for them. Now, with these, I can honestly say I was skeptical if they were going to make that much of a difference, personally. But I really like them. I honestly really do like them. That overhand grip and leverage. I mean, you can see, I'll spin it round on the opposite, this one here, so that you can see it. So that's how I'd be gripping it facing me, so that my thumb's got that really nice placement on the end. I've got so much good finger contact over the handle from the top, and it just feels like that false grip of we've got a really solid, like on rings, for example, and just being able to get that leverage and better pull and purchase. Yeah, fantastic. Like, I've used them for my pull-ups, and they feel really comfortable. I mean, you get that leverage over, you feel less finger fatigue, you feel like you can pull stronger. So at the minute I've really liked them. And obviously, not to suck eggs here, but if you've got bars running back to front in front of you, like 2 bars, you can even then put them latched over that way, and you can get into your pronated or your supinated positions, apart from having the angle modifiers. So yeah, they've been a really solid shout. Now with these as well, the eyelet there for hooking into cable machines, more versatility. Again, so that gives them another reason to add them into your gym bag. And I also tried these on the other day, some of my heavy single arm dumbbell rows. And I was on 50 kilos. You might think that's heavy, you might not. I don't care. For me, it is. And the barbell, the dumbbell inside the grip was incredibly stable. I had no rocking of the dumbbell, which I thought of anticipated that was going to happen. Was none. Had the overhand grip on the right, really solid contraction, really pulling in nice and tight. And yeah, it felt really comfortable. So again, you're not having to worry about your hands over slipping on heavier lifts, for example. You can see I've used them because they've got my chalk. It's evidence that they've been used. So, and that Kensui haven't asked me to do this video ever. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to be sponsored by any company that wants to send their kit for me to trial and test and give honest feedback on. I'm all for that. I'm not the type of person that will just give something a good review because someone sent it me. I bought these myself. They didn't give them me. But in terms of one thing I'd consider you guys adding to your gym bag is, yeah, the Swizzies V2. I'm a fan. I can honestly say I do rate them for what they are. And another thing which makes them nice is because they've done this, instead of it being just the rounded top here, which does limit the bar size, the fact that they've done this triangle setup means a wider diameter bar it will sit onto. Even if it's not going to sit directly tightly in the knuckle up here, even if it's a big bar down here, it's going to make contact and get onto it. So I use this on a really wide axle bar dip handle for using some single arm rows. Yeah, it went on like a treat. I couldn't even get the bar through this bit here. So I just slid it through the end of the handle, and it went on. And the contact, the feel, yeah, fantastic. Good product, I think. Price point in the UK was about £35 for them. You can buy the modifiers for another £15 or £20. Do I think they're worth it? I do, because they're very solid. You know, that kind of plastic and material is definitely going to see me out of this lifetime. So yeah, and a gift you can pass on to your kids in your will for their gym training. You know, so yeah, solid product. Would I rate them? Yes. Would I tell you to buy them? Yes. Do you need them? Probably not. But if you're like me that just loves training and you want to get the most out of those little quirky items that you come across, like I do, yeah, give them a try, give them a shout, give them a follow, check out the other kit as well. And until next time, keep training. And if you haven't followed yet, please do. The more the merrier. Bosh.